Fine. Seasons 2, last couple, Kyle and Deepti broke up. Duh. Duh. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Tammy Talks here. Let's talk Love is Blind, Season 2, Kyle and Deepti. Are we shocked? Not really. You absolutely should not be shocked. But before we get started, I do breakdowns on various TV shows, both scripted and reality, ranging from cable TV to Netflix to premium channels, all that good stuff. Breaking down every episode with my own thoughts, opinions, and theories. So if you enjoy that type of comment, please consider subscribing to the channel. I need everybody that's watching, hit that thumbs up video. It's free. Hit the thumbs up video. And then hop into the comment section so we can go ahead and kind of chit-chat respectfully. I have to mention that a lot lately on this channel. Respectfully in the comments so we can talk about what happened or just our thoughts about it, all right? So on After the Altar, which I do have recaps on for each and every episode posted on my channel, I will link the playlist to my Love is Blind recaps at the end of the video. But we found out in the After the Altar special that Kyle Abrams and Deepti were an item, right? So during the end of Season 2, we saw, or actually during Season 2, we saw that Kyle kind of liked Deepti. Never acted on it. Never made any advances towards her. He ultimately got engaged to Shayna, which was DOA. She got engaged to Shake, which was kind of DOA as well. So after the show, the two became very close. They became very good friends. They were spotted a lot around Chicago, with people saying, oh, I think they're together, I think they're together, because we saw them together, or people were seeing them together a lot, right? So, on After the Altar, we watched this very staged, very over-exaggerated friendship, bond, relationship, whatever you want to call it, that the two of them had, where they even, I think Kyle or Deepti said that we're in a relationship without the relationship. We're putting on the front of being in a relationship, which I knew was going to be catastrophic and chaotic and just wrong from the beginning. So basically what they were saying is they got so close, they were calling each other best friends. We're seeing them sharing coffee, okay, during the pandemic, but we're seeing them sharing coffee and they're hanging out. They said they're together 4 or 5 days a week, and they, they're the first person that the other talks to in the morning, the last person they talk to before they go to sleep. So it's like y'all were putting on the first of being in a relationship, just kind of without the titles. We saw them kind of go back and forth throughout. We saw them go back and forth with deliberating and not being sure how to kind of navigate this relationship's scope with each other, because they were pegging each other as best friends and they didn't want to do anything that would jeopardize their relationship, right? So there was a scene in, the second part of the After the Altar, where they are at this party and they're having this conversation. In Kyle's mind, he didn't want to do anything that would change the scope of their relationship. He was more worried about, let's say we get together and it doesn't work and now we've lost our friendship. Deepti was feeling the same way. While she's talking about how overly, she was being kind of over the top. He's so cute. My God, look at him. Like, she was doing the most. And it came across very staged. It came across very stunts and giggles, stunts and shows, smoke and mirrors. It didn't seem authentic. It just didn't seem authentic. So we get to the scene where I think they were the very last scene in the After the Altar, where they decided that they were going to be together and try this out. Now, Kyle, the way that he was asking her was kind of like, everybody wants us to try to work this out, so let's go ahead and try it. It didn't seem very, I really want to be with you. I really want to try this with you. That's not the way it came across. Not to me, at least. If it is just me, then it's just me and I'll own that. But it came across very forced. Deepti seemed very reluctant to even say yes. It wasn't, I don't know. I just kind of feel like if you are really feeling somebody and you guys have been teetering back and forth about having this relationship with each other, and you guys finally make that decision to make that leap to be in a relationship, I would think that there would be some type of like excitement or something for it. It came across very bland, very, I guess, I mean, hell, if that's, yeah, all right. That's how it came across. Even their hug looked very forced. And so I'm actually kind of wondering, like, had they already tried something and broken up, but they needed a storyline. That was their storyline for after the altar. Otherwise, they had nothing to talk about. We did not need them to be on there. So after the altar came out, a couple days later, Kyle took to his Instagram to issue a statement to let us know that they had broken up. It says, I understand many of you are curious as to where Deepti and I stand today. That's a stretch. I wouldn't say many of us, but all right. Since after the altar was filmed, we had decided to go our separate ways in early summer. Thank you to everyone who has followed our journey through arduous vulnerability and has supported us along the way. I have since embarked on a new relationship, which I intend to keep private for a bit. As for what the future holds, I have not a clue. Going forward, I plan to live each day in the present without any regret. So y'all broke up beginning of summer, which is June. It is now middle of September. You've already broken up, gotten over this person who you were pegging was like your best friend and so special to you. You're over that relationship so easily, right? You're over that where you had this person that was supposed to be your best friend. You guys tried a relationship. You're over it, completely over it 2 months later, and you're already in another relationship? Go to hell, Kyle. Y'all were never in a relationship. Y'all just weren't. Y'all were best friends that needed it. Like, y'all were really, really good friends that needed a storyline for after the altar and used each other for that. Do I think that they were truly not friends? No, I think they were truly really good friends and forged a solid friendship, but there was nothing romantic about them. There was no chemistry. There was no romance between the two of them whatsoever. Deepti then go on to, Deepti then went on to issue a statement. Let me see, let me pull hers up. Saying that people come into your life for a chapter, a season, or a lifetime. And then she posted a bunch of clips of the two of them, a bunch of memories, as she says. Kyle and I couldn't share these memories over the past year, but they were a part of our life, a part of my life that I wanted to share with you all. We are now walking different paths. Thank you to everyone for your continued love and support. So Deepti plays all these different pictures of them hanging out. Whatever the case, did we need this? did we need this? As much as I feel like we did not need Iyanna and Jared to announce their divorce, we truly did not need this. I mean, let's be real. There are very few people, unless you were just very naive and gullible, that believed that that was a solid relationship that was going to stand the test of time. A split didn't need to happen. And I think what we got to get out of as a society, as a people, is feeling like just because two people are on a reality show or are on TV in some capacity, that we need to know when they go their separate ways. Why? Y'all, they could have posted this in their group chat, the Love is Blind group chat, and called it a day. But again, no one should be shocked. They friend zoned each other. So of course it wasn't going to work. It's like when two people are together for years and years and years, and they're going along and they're getting along great, and they have no intention whatsoever of becoming a couple, but then people are forcing them, get married. And they get married, and then it goes from sugar to shit very, very quickly. That's what this looks like. I've always thought that this was just kind of fake. Nothing about this couple, nothing about this relationship seemed remotely like it was going to last, or that they even liked each other enough to be in a relationship. I just didn't see it. I just don't see it. But let me know what you guys thought about Kyle and Deepti. Do you guys think that that was a real relationship? I think it was a storyline for the show. Kyle moved on very quickly. For somebody to do all that simping in his confessionals and she's my best friend, and you know I'm worried about losing the friendship. I mean, hell, you sure moved on very quickly. Let me know what you guys thought about it down below. Don't forget to subscribe and thumbs up the video.